Hi, I'm James.
And I'm Laurent.
And this is Beatty, our little Pomsky.
And Pomskys are super energetic and demand a lot of attention.
If we're both around, Beatty expects us to play with her, rub her belly, take her for walks, give her treats, and the list goes on and on.
My daddy's worked very hard so I can have a better life.
But sometimes we're busy with work or just tired and wish we could just relax and watch TV.
That's when chew bones come into play. They're the best way to keep her occupied and leave us alone for just a few minutes.
Booty sticks have been a lifesaver for us, especially when Beatty was a puppy.
Our couch and our furniture can still testify of what happened when she was in a chewy mood.
Not to mention her puppy toys.
But there are many more chew options beyond bully sticks, probably more than you realize.
And in this video, we're gonna rank our top 10 favorite chew bones.
So let's go!
So this ranking is somewhat scientific.
Completely scientific.
Because our goal is to keep Beatty occupied and free up time to do other things,
but without spending too much money, because chews are not always cheap.
We rank order the top 10 chews based on cost per minute.
For all these chews, we actually timed how long it took Beatty to finish them.
And then divided their cost by this time to come up with a cost per minute.
We realize every dog is different. Some are heavy chewers and others are light chewers.
So the ranking for your dog might be a little bit different from Beatty's.
But it should give you a good overview of all the chews that exist out there.
And we want to give a big thanks to Pawstruck, who provided all the chews you're going to see in this video.
If you want to check them out, you can visit their website at pawstruck.com.
And we'll put all the details in the description box below.
Chew number 10, braided rings.
From a pure cost point of view, braided rings were not the best value. They came up at 31 cents per minute.
Beatty went through one in less than 15 minutes.
So if your goal is to keep your dog occupied for a while, that's not your best option.
But Beatty absolutely loves them.
Her reaction the first time she saw one was priceless.
She did the biggest happy dance we've ever seen her do.
And then she went to bury it in the backyard like it was some kind of treasure.
She was like possessed. It was bizarre.
My precious.
Braided rings are made of esophagus.
I'm glad you said it because I could never pronounce that word.
Beatty can't pronounce it either, but she sure knows how to chew them.
We view braided rings more as a treat than as a chew, and that's why it's in our ranking as number 10.
Chew number 9, jerkies.
Jerkies also don't last very long, but because they're only $1 a piece, they come up at 21 cents per minute.
Here again, jerkies are more of a treat than a chew, but Beatty absolutely loves them.
If we give her 2 or 3 in a row, it buys us 10 or 15 minutes to do other things.
As the name indicates, they are jerkies, and they kind of look like long bacon strips.
But they're harder and crunchier than bacon strips, and it still requires a bit of effort for Beatty to go through them.
Real bacon strips would only last a few seconds.
So not the best option from a pure cost point of view, but something to keep in your bag of tricks to mix things up from time to time.
Chew number 8, pigtail bully sticks.
Bully sticks come in all kinds of shapes and sizes, and some bully sticks come twisted, kind of like a pigtail.
And pigtail are the first of several bully sticks we'll review on this list.
From a texture and look point of view, they are just like any bully stick.
But the first time Beatty saw a twisted one, she was kind of confused.
What the hell happened, Daddy? What happened to my bully stick?
But she chewed it just like any other bully stick.
Pigtail bully sticks are on the thinner side, and for some reason Beatty was able to chew right through them faster than normal bully sticks.
So they came up at 13 cents per minute. Here again, not the most economical, but a good backup option to spice things up.
Chew number 7, duck feet.
This one is one we hadn't really tried before.
But it was a big hit with Beatty.
Duck feet are one of these chews that don't last very long. It only took Beatty 12 minutes to go through one.
But because they're only $1, they ended up at 8 cents per minute.
Which is pretty good value.
Yeah. If you only need to keep your dog occupied for a few minutes, and you don't want to end up with half-finished bully sticks laying around everywhere, duck feet are a great option.
And you can also find chicken feet or turkey feet. And turkey feet are bigger and will last a bit longer than duck feet.
Chew number 6, bully stick rings.
Rings are yet another variation of the traditional straight bully stick.
They ended up at 7 cents per minute.
What's funny to watch is that Beatty is never quite sure where to start.
On a normal bully stick, there are only 2 options. She normally sniffs both ends, and for whatever reason, there's always one end she prefers than the other.
But with the rings, she has to pick a spot where to start, and the first few minutes take her a little bit longer.
But Daddy, picking where to start is a very important decision.
But once she's chewed off a piece and there are two ends, just like a normal bully stick, she ends up going through the ring much faster.
Because they last more than an hour, she rarely finishes them in one go.
After a while, she'll leave them on the floor and move on to something else. And then she'll pick them up later in the day or the next day.
If you buy the Pawstruck Ultimate Bully Stick Variety Pack, there'll be a couple of bully stick rings in there.
Chew number 5, extra large bully sticks.
They are normal straight bully sticks, but as the name indicates, they are a lot thicker than a normal bully stick.
And they ended up at 7 cents per minute as well.
If your dog is really small, the extra large bully sticks are probably not the right option.
But even though Beatty's only 22 pounds, she was still able to chew on them without any problem.
But our best advice is that for bully sticks, you have to test various lengths and thicknesses to determine which one is best for your dog.
Beatty loves bully sticks for a while, but after 30 minutes or an hour, she gets tired of them.
And she'll go back to them eventually, but the second time around, she won't be as interested as the first time.
If we give her bully sticks that are too long or too thick, she'll never finish them. And we end up wasting a lot of money by throwing away all these half-finished bully sticks.
So we have to balance that with the fact that she likes to try new flavors and new sizes.
Chew number 4, small thickness bully sticks.
At 6 cents per minute, small thickness bully sticks end up being more economical for us.
But that might not be the case if your dog is larger, so you have to try all these different options.
For a smallish Pomsky like Beatty, small thickness seems to be the best option.
But we still have to play with the length.
Because she never seems to finish the last couple of inches of any bully stick, the really short ones generate a lot of wastage.
2 inches out of a 7-inch bully stick is almost 30% of the stick that she doesn't chew.
But long bully stick, like the 12-inch ones, don't work out either, because she gets tired of them and leaves out sometimes 3 or 4 inches. So the 9-inch sticks have been the sweet spot for us.
That generate the least amount of wastage.
But every dog is different, so you have to figure out what's best for your dog.
Chew number 3, braided bully sticks.
At 5 cents per minute, it's actually the cheapest of all the bully sticks we tried.
As the name indicates, they're made of 3 thin bully sticks that are braided with each other.
And like with most bully sticks, there are different lengths and thicknesses.
And you'll have to trial different ones to find the one that's most economical for your dog.
We're not quite sure why it takes Beatty longer to go through braided bully sticks than normal bully sticks.
But the numbers speak for themselves, they just last longer.
It could be that she constantly has to switch between the 3 sticks.
When she's on one of the sticks, she likes to stay with that one, except that when it gets shorter than the other 2, then she starts to slow down because the 2 longer sticks are in the way.
She eventually switches to one of the other 2, but by then she already wasted time.
And time wasted for her is time gained for us. Chew number 2, cow ears.
Beatty seems to have a love-hate relationship with cow ears.
At first she wasn't sure what to make of it. Then she tried it and she loved it for a while, and then she got tired of it and wouldn't touch it any for several days.
Beatty is extremely picky when it comes to food. Because of that, cow ears haven't been a reliable chew for us, because we never know if she's going to be in the mood or not.
But when she is in the mood, it's one of the most economical chews, at only 3 cents per minute.
That's a lot better than any of the bully sticks we've tried.
And by the way, we're featuring cow ears in this video, but there are also pig ears and lamb ears that you can try as well.
It's really too bad that she doesn't always like them, because they've been great when they work.
But if your dog is not as picky as our little princess, you should definitely give it a try.
And drum roll. Chew number 1.
Our chew number 1 is the Himalayan chew.
From a cost point of view, hands down the most economical option.
Only 2 cents per minute.
That's 2 to 3 times cheaper than any of the bully sticks we've tried.
A lot of brands offer Himalayan chews and advertise them as the longest lasting chew.
And we agree 100%.
This one took Beatty 12 hours to finish.
Not in one go, of course.
But similar to cow ears, there were times when Beatty wasn't interested in it for several days, and we had to give her something else instead.
But when she was interested, she could munch on it for an hour at a time.
So what are Himalayan chews made of?
It's basically dried milk, either from yak or from cow, or a combination of both.
And these chews are solid as a rock.
So dogs have to first soften them with their mouth before they can eventually break out a small piece to chew on it.
And that's why they last so long.
Same as bully sticks, there are lots of different sizes, and you want to find the right one for your dog.
Beatty likes them sometimes, but sometimes she doesn't.
So you may want to trial on a small size first to see if your dog likes it.
But when they do, it's a fantastic option, and that's why it's number 1 on our list. So we hope this video was helpful in featuring chew options you were not even aware existed.
If you enjoyed this video,
Like and comment below.
and tell us in the comments if there are other options you've tried with your dog.
We'd love to know about them.
And if you want to subscribe to our channel,
We're going to put a link right here.
and if you want to watch our other Pomsky videos, we're going to put one right here and another one right there.
Bye.
Bye.
Beatty says bye.